Good morning, Hoosiers, and welcome to Paper News 24/7, brought to you by the Paper of Montgomery County online in living color from the paper's control room in downtown Crawfordsville. I'm Stu Clampett with your top headlines for Thursday, May 19th, 2011. Today's news is brought to you in part by the National Guard. There's a moment you reach deep inside yourself, and you find the courage to fight through the elements, and you find the strength to save a life. These are the kinds of moments you'll experience in the National Guard. If you've got this inside you, this is your time to act. Visit the Guard online at nationalguard.com or call 1-800-GO-GUARD. In our top story today, when the tornadoes hit Alabama in late April, 5 Nucor plants in the state were mostly unaffected except for the loss of power. The communities in which the 3 are located, Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, and Decatur, were not as fortunate. At the plants, Alabama employees were dispatched to their own communities to help in the cleanup, which is immense. In Crawfordsville, Nucor teammates wanted to help their Alabama co-workers' communities as well. 2 groups of employees have already headed to Alabama, and several more teams are scheduled to leave next week to help with the enormous cleanup efforts. In addition, the local Nucor teammates are organizing a community drive to collect supplies for the thousands of people left homeless or near homeless by the tornado damage. They will bring a semi-trailer to the parking lot of Walmart on Thursday and Friday and Kroger on Saturday and Sunday to collect donated items. Next week, the trucks will be loaded with the items, driven to Alabama, where they will be distributed by the Salvation Army. We'll be back with more local news right after this.
I'm Kim Van Matry from the Paper Montgomery County. I'm looking for the best salespeople out there. The economy is tough, the gas is high, and this job can pay for all that. It's a hard job, it's only for the best, and it can be rewarding as hell if you're good at it. I want someone who's energetic, who likes working with people, who likes to work, and has a great personality. I'm offering great benefits, insurance, a base salary, great commission, gas allotment, and much more. Call or email me if you have what it takes.
$40,000 is the estimated cost of a proposed sanitary sewer master plan for the city of Crawfordsville. The plan would consider upgrades to the city's sanitary sewer system, the wastewater treatment plant, the system issues, goals, objectives, and costs. Wastewater Superintendent Tom Mitchell called the master plan a tool for economic growth, saying the plan would be good for at least 20 years, and it would have saved the city some time and, quote, a little money when the city was considering annexation. The request was forwarded to the city attorney for further consideration by a vote of 3-0. Paper Trivia. It's your chance to win prizes by showing off how much you know. If you've got all the answers, click on this tile on our homepage to go to the Paper Trivia section, answer the question correctly, and you could win. Chris Smith was alarmed to learn that Pakistani student was going to be visiting Southmont High School on Wednesday. He said, quote, "I thought it was dangerous to have students from Pakistan and Jordan here because of terrorism." Students from Pakistan, Jordan, and Thailand were among the students munching on pizza in the library after school on Wednesday. The foreign students were from Waldron Junior and Senior High School and are in the U.S. on State Department scholarships. Smith met with the exchange students and lost at least some of his fear of foreigners, saying, quote, "After I met them, I gave them a hug," and he went on to say they were cool. The banks of Sugar Creek at the Nature Preserve on US 231 North will be cleaned up Saturday starting at 9 a.m. Volunteers are welcome to bring their own tools. Lunch will be provided. That's according to Troy Mitchell, an event organizer. In other news, Joshua W. Fletcher, 24, of Crawfordsville, was arrested Saturday by the Indiana State Police on 3 counts of sexual misconduct with a minor. The Montgomery County Community Foundation will hold its annual meeting on May 26 at 4:30 p.m. in Deaton Hall on Wabash College. They will be celebrating their achievements over the past year, welcoming new board members. They will release the 2010 annual report as well as conduct any other necessary business. The Volunteer of the Year Award will also be presented and the recipient honored at the meeting. Frank Phillips' guest this week on Frankly Speaking is Heather Perkins, City Council, Ward 1. Frankly Speaking can be found under webcast on the top navigation bar of our website. The same place you can find several Montgomery County Historical Society videos. You can also click on this tile on our homepage to watch this week's episode of Frankly Speaking. Today's news is brought to you in part by the Indiana Poison Center. Children act fast, so do poisons. Call the Indiana Poison Center at 1-800-222-1222 for poison prevention tips and treatment advice provided free 24 hours a day. Local weather with Indiana's weatherman Paul Poteet and local sports with Candace Rohrman are both up next.
Bad wrecks happen to good people. That's why people take their wrecks to the good people at Gould's Body and Paint in Crawfordsville. Gould's will work with your insurance company to provide an accurate quote of your needed repairs. Then the iCar Gold Class specialists take over, restoring your vehicle to good as new. Gould's will service any make, any model, any type, or amount of damage. Just remember our motto, at Gould's Body and Paint, our business is a wreck.
Meteorologist Paul Poteet. It's time for a look at Thursday's weather. And yes, I am joined by the cat again in the background. The windows are open in Studio B. That's a good sign. That's your first forecast right there. Things are improving as far as the temperatures. The forecast today is sponsored by Sophie over there in the window, and also by Gould Body and Paint. They're at 607 Waynetown Road in Crawfordsville. Diane and Don, ready for your phone call. You can reach them at 364-1067, 364-1067 for Gould Body and Paint, where their business is a wreck. Sorry, Sophie, I've got to continue on. She's watching the weather. I'm watching the charts, which today put us up into the 70s. How about this? 72 for our forecast high. And I think we'll see some sunshine around today. The worst of the cloudiness should remain in the northeastern part of the state. Now, in the morning hours, you can't rule out a stray shower, but that will gradually, as an area of upper level low pressure pulls away, that will gradually pull away also. So 71 for Muncie today, about 70 degrees in Kokomo. And we'll lose the chance of showers. Unfortunately, it comes back again just in time for the weekend. Tonight's lows will be down into the 50s across our part of central Indiana. Now, for Montgomery County, what we expect as far as temperatures tomorrow, those will be even warmer. Friday is the day that you've been waiting for all of this week. Check those numbers out. About 78 in Indy, 77 in Muncie, and I think we'll be around 79 degrees for the afternoon high. Skies either mostly or partly sunny on Friday. That's our one free space in between the system that was stuck and is now moving off to the east and what you see for the weekend. Yes, sun and storms. Don't get too frantic about this yet, especially on Saturday. I think we'll have some dry hours. It doesn't look like the chance of storms really kicks in until we get into, say, Saturday afternoon and Saturday night, and then definitely on Sunday, chances of storms. Highs across the state move into the upper 70s to the lower 80s. Now, typically, this time of year, the average high would be about 74 degrees. So there you can see we are above normal this weekend. The weather map finally has that surface low pressure off into Pennsylvania today, so it's no longer lingering right around the area around Ohio, so it gets a little farther to the east. Strong storms are possible from the next system today in the southern plains, southern part of Nebraska, Kansas, into Oklahoma, and parts of Texas. That's approaching us. I don't think necessarily that the really rough weather will approach us, but there are chances of rain in the forecast via paulpoteet.com. Let's take a look at the numbers for you. About 72 today, and you see that chance of shower symbol. That is mainly a chance that's still around in the morning. By afternoon, we should start to see some sunshine that takes over and then holds into Friday. Friday's high 79, 79 again Saturday and Sunday and Monday. We've got chances of scattered storms at some point all of those days, but not constantly raining either. And then as we get into next week, I think we're going to hold those temperatures at or near normal all the way through at least the middle of the week. So make sure that you make those outdoor plans perhaps for Friday if you want to get the lawn cut, or Saturday morning. If you're going out to the track, Friday should be awesome. And this weekend will have its usual share of weather drama. That's the forecast. Thanks for watching. I guess it's time to go check, on the rest of the weather team. You get the latest news right here from Montgomery County all the time on Paper News 24/7.
At Zon's Floor Covering, we don't offer washers, paint, or lumber. Floor covering is our expertise for your home or office. At Zon's Floor Covering, we offer luxurious styles of carpeting and realistic-looking vinyl patterns, and we do it better than anyone else. You'll fall in love with the possibilities at Zon's, all backed by professional installation, superior personal service, and our 3-year installation warranty. Stop by Zons today and see why we want to be everywhere you are.
I'm Candace Thorman with your local sports for Thursday. Well, the tennis sectional started on Wednesday night against Rockville and Turkey Run. The county teams will not play until tonight. Crawfordsville will take on the winner of Turkey Run and Rockville, while North Montgomery and Southmont will face each other. North Montgomery is looking for their 4th straight sectional title. The track and field teams in Montgomery County will also be in their sectional on Thursday night. The boys for Southmont will head to Plainfield as well as Crawfordsville. North Montgomery will participate in the Lafayette Jeff sectional. Both sectionals start at 5 p.m. The Wabash Little Giants lost their first ever NCAA regional game when they fell 4-0 to Shenandoah on Wednesday night. Don't forget to follow Montgomery County Sports at The Paper Sports on Twitter. That's your local news for Thursday. For more information on these and other stories, visit our homepage or pick up a print copy of the paper Montgomery County. For Paper News 24/7, I'm Candace Shortman. You stay classy, Crawfordsville.